Hello, my name is Mora. I'm going to talk about diabetes. What is diabetes? Well, I'm glad you asked. Diabetes is often referred as diabetes mellitus. It describes a person that has a high blood sugar. What causes diabetes? Well, diabetes is formed when either insulin production is unbeneficial or because the body cells don't make enough sugar. Insulin may help, but it may not be enough for your body cells to function. Types of diabetes. There are three types of diabetes that can occur to anyone. Type 1 diabetes, type 2 diabetes, gestational diabetes. Let's talk about each three. But first, let's watch this video.
Bien separado. Debe ser como una vincha. Cada vértebra queda vértebra. Para que no se hunda, se siente, tiene que ser así una vincha. Una vértebra, me imagino yo.
Por la ubicación, es difícil trabajar ahí. Entonces se tiene que prácticamente cortar hueso.
El problema es que si hay una lesión en el área, es difícil. El problema es la que se lesionó.
So you want to learn about the first type of diabetes, huh? The first type of diabetes we'll talk about is type number 1 diabetes. Type 1 diabetes is when the body doesn't produce insulin. Some names for this type is insulin-dependent diabetes, juvenile diabetes, early onset diabetes. People develop this before they turn 40 years old. It's not as nowhere near as common as type 2. People that have this usually need to take insulin for the rest of their lives. Between 2001 and 2009, the diabetes in teens have risen to 23%. Type 2 diabetes. Cells in the body don't know or can't respond to insulin in their surroundings to use for their benefit. Almost 90% of the people that have diabetes have this type. Some are able to control this, but it's a progressive disease. Overweight people have their attendance as change of having it a greater risk. The risk also increases as you get older. Also, men with low testosterone levels have a risk for this disease. Gestational diabetes. This type of diabetes affects women during their pregnancy. They have very high levels of glucose so that they can't make insulin anymore. It usually happens to women in their 24th week of pregnancy. Scientists currently don't know what causes gestational diabetes. During a woman's pregnancy, their placenta supports the baby's head, is invaded by hormones, and it blows the insulin transported from the mother's body to the baby's. A happy, healthy mother makes a happy, healthy baby. Treatments. For people with type 1 diabetes, their treatments are insulin, exercise, and a diabetic diet. For people with type 2 diabetes, their treatments are weight reducement, a diabetic diet, and exercise. For people with gestational diabetes, their treatments are applying insulin, checking their fetal growth, and eating a balanced diet. For all of you out there, don't worry, you're not alone. As of 2011, the American Diabetes Association says that 8.3% of the 25.8 million Americans have diabetes. 18.8 million people have been diagnosed. 7 million people haven't been diagnosed. 79 million people have pre-diabetes. We'll talk about pre-diabetes later. 1.9 million new cases are reported in humans 20 and older. So, are you wondering about pre-diabetes now, huh? Well, pre-diabetes is when your blood glucose levels are higher than normal, but aren't high enough yet to be called diabetes. People with type 2 diabetes usually have pre-diabetes before they are diagnosed with type 2 diabetes. New technology advancements for diabetes. We all know people are annoyed and tired of pricking their fingertips with meters, but there are new ways of testing your blood sugar levels without picking your fingers. This diabetes press was brought to you